Greetings of the day. Welcome back, children. Welcome back to the session 2 of the chapter 1 History, the rise of nationalism in Europe. We have already discussed in the part 1 regarding the process of nation state, how the French Revolution has created the basic to that. Now in this session we are going to study about the social fabric of Europe and the ideas of conservatives and liberals. We will also try to identify the rationale behind the Congress of Vienna leading to the unfolding of revolution in Europe. We will also understand the role of liberals in creating the revolution of 1830s and 1848. We will also try to see the background under which the unification of Germany and Italy will be taking place. Now let us recapitulate what we did in the session 1. In the session 1 we discussed about the basic ideas of the nation state, the basic ideas of state like being having centralized administrative system. There should be some shared and common history also. We have also studied about the importance of the French Revolution, the revolution that changed the history of France and Europe, not only for once, for all. It created the basis of nationalism. It created the ideas of modern spirit of freedom, liberty, equality and fraternity. We also studied about the idea that was created by Napoleon in his Napoleon Code, which he exported to the other European territorial areas. Now because of his excessive expansionist policy and his wrong policies, the powerful kingdoms came together and defeated him at a place called Battle of Waterloo. From here only we will start our session. Now looking at the 18th century, especially the mid-18th century, we look at the social fabric of Europe. The European society was divided into different groups. Some of the important groups was, one was landed aristocracy, another was the peasant. This landed aristocracy was in minority, but they had a huge access to the land resources and they considered themselves as a privileged and elite part of the society, and they used to speak in French language, the language of elitism, and they did not increase their relationship outside their own community. Marriage used to take place within their own community. They also supported the king and king supported them also. However, you will find that the majority of people in Europe were peasants, and the condition of peasant, we have already seen in the class 9th French Revolution, was not at all good. Now, this peasant community was also divided according to the different part of the European areas. In western part, there were more liberal attitude towards the peasants. They were more like tenant working in somebody's land and getting some kind of benefit. So the exploitation in western part of Europe was not so much as can be seen in the eastern part of Europe. In eastern part of Europe, they had a concept called serf and serf down, where peasants and farmers were attached to the land. They could not change. So this peasants which were exploited. Now there was another group of people that we have seen were conservatives. We have already studied in class 9th also that these conservatives people were the radically supporting the monarchy system. They believed in the existing system of society, church, privilege, exploitations, power within the hand of the few people, and they did not want any kind of change. But the French Revolution has threatened their existence. And remember, children, we have discussed in the session 1 that how Napoleon ideas created a basis of challenge to the conservatives. However, the powerful kingdoms came together and defeated Napoleon at a famous Battle of Waterloo. After the Battle of Waterloo, these new conservatives changed their ideas. Now you should understand that these conservatives people were not stagnant in nature. They were very smart enough to understand that their existing system cannot take them forward. So they revamped themselves, they re-changed, and they started believing in some kind of change, the change which will make them very powerful. So they also started supporting the gradual change process. Now the Waterloo battle that we have listened and heard so many times, it was a place located in one of the very famous country. You have to think. Now we have already discussed that how the expansion of the Napoleon was to be checked, otherwise the existing monarchy system would be driven out. So as the famous Battle of Waterloo, Napoleon was defeated. Do you know where is Waterloo? Yes, Waterloo is located in Belgium. Take a pause and think about Belgium you have studied in political science chapter 1, and you have also studied how the Belgium process of power accommodation made it one of the finest country of the Europe also. It's the same Belgium that you are looking into this. Now the great powers came together and defeated. Now with the Waterloo, there was a change in the dynamics of the European history. What change was that? That the defeat of Napoleon led to the formation of Vienna Congress. At a Vienna place which is in Austria, which is the capital city of Austria, the powerful kingdoms came together. They hosted a meeting which was famously known as Vienna Congress. Now in Vienna Congress meeting was taking place, and they decided to take back Europe prior to 1789 to restore the conservative element. So here conservative element will be the restoration of monarchy system. But do you think was it possible? But they tried their best to do it so. So some of the steps taken by them to weaken the France also. So what they did, whatever the areas that was annexed and expanded by the Europe was restored to the previous dynasty. So the Bourbon dynasty was again restored, which was overthrown by the Napoleon. France lost the territories it had annexed under Napoleon. Prussia was given important new territories on western frontiers, while Austria was given control of northern Italy. At the same time, in east, Russia was given a part of Poland, while Prussia was given the portion of Saxony. Now this meant that they wanted to encircle Europe, encircle France, and to make it weaken. This was done to ensure that the spirit of nationalism does not percolate to the other country. So this was the ideas that was created by the conservatives. Now these conservatives were known as new conservatives also because they also believed the concept of changes. But the changes that was done can be looked into the map, and if you look at the map, you can see that Kingdom of the Netherlands, which was on northern side of Kingdom of France, then other changes that was done. So look at the map, you can understand the policy of Vienna Congress that was meant to restrict the control of expansion of France in all the direction. But the spirit of conservatism did not stop the idea of liberals, the new emerging middle class. Dear children, this was a century which also saw the emergence of new middle class, which advocated the concept of liberalism. And these concepts of liberalism was associated with the freedom also. Now, this new middle class, which was brought about because of the economic activities, trade, education, did not believe in the society that was based on privilege. This new middle class advocated the idea of representative government, elected parliament, and independent judiciary system. Now you find that this idea is radically different from the new conservatives and the conservative ideas. This new middle class thought that the democratic principle of elections should be there, government should be by consent, by choice. They also believed in the separation of power that we have already discussed in the French Revolution, because over concentration of power in one hand leads to the absolute concentration and further absolute exploitation of the people also. They also believed in economic freedom. They believed that there should be abolition of state-imposed restrictions on the movement of goods and capital, and that was necessary because during that time the trade was mostly controlled by the aristocrats, nobility section of the society, landlords, and they were supported and inspired by the idea of privilege. So because of restrictions, the trade was not free. So new group cannot do the trade. So they believe that there should be minimum interference of the government, and they advocated the concept of economic freedom also. So this idea was inherent from the French Revolution. However, they had one problem also, that they did not believe in universal adult franchise. They believed that the right to vote should be given to the male. Can you recall from the French Revolution the concept of active citizen and passive citizen? So they believed that the only active citizen should have the right to vote. So that was experimented in the French Revolution also. So women had to struggle a lot to get the right to vote, and surprisingly French Revolution took place in 1789 and the right to vote or the concept of universal adult franchise in France came only in 1946. As compared to the France and other European countries, India is one of the rare countries who gave the right to vote to both the gender in one go. So that was also a legacy borrowed from the France and implemented in our country in our own unique sense. Now moving to the idea of liberalism that we have discussed. Now this idea of liberalism was experimented in the creation of the Zollverein. Now this Zollverein was the economic idea that Prussia has created. Now look at the concept of Zollverein. Now what is Zollverein? See, we have already seen that Napoleon had created 39 confederacy of state which had a different measurement units and other kind of system. Prussia in 1834 created the economic unification process called Zollverein and requested, or you can say inspired, the other territories or other states which was a part of later day Germany to become part. So almost all the areas of the later Germany became the part of this Zollverein. So Zollverein was basically custom union. Now what is customs union? Now in this Zollverein there was no barriers for the trade. People can do economic activities in one go. The currency was reduced to the two. There was only two different types of currency. Now there was further economic activities, some infrastructural development also took place. So this created the concept of economic unification, as the merchant traders supported this kind of free economic ideas, economic trade. It also enhanced the economic capability of Prussia as well as other German state. Because of this increase in economic activities, economic resources, this helped the liberals to move forward in the political dimensions and carry on the revolution also. So Zollverein had created the economic basis for the movement of people in terms of economic also, but the political freedom and legacy had to be continued. So in coming years there was 1830s revolution and 1848 revolution also. Now liberalism and nationalism came to be increasingly associated with the revolution in many regions of Europe, such as Italy, German states. That will also look into that. And the first major upheaval took place in France in July 1830. Now we have already seen that how the Bourbon kings was dethroned by the Napoleon, which was again restored, and Louis Philippe became the head of the France. But he did not continue for a long time as liberals overthrew him. Later on in 1848, you will find that the liberals restores the King Frederick William IV, who did not accept the throne because he found that king without power. So he joined the other monarch system to overthrow this kind of system. So this revolution of 1830s and 1848 was partially successful, but this created the basis for the unification of Germany as well as in Italy. Moving to the next, look at some of the another activity that we are going to see. This activity is known as past and present, making sense. Now why it is past and present? Because in history we try to connect past and present for making some kind of relevance. So if you look at on your left hand side, it's a Europe map, and on right hand side it is India map. So based on this we'll be putting up some question. Now there are two clues taken from the European history. We are trying to connect with present day Indian history. We have discussed about the Bourbon dynasty, and many of you eat Bourbon biscuit also. The question is, which industry produces, or which company produces Bourbon biscuit? So if you look at the slide, you will be able to get some kind of clue. Check the clue, and the correct answer is Britannia. So Britannia is one of the company that produces Bourbon biscuit. Now you have already heard a name of Louis Philippe. He was also the monarch of France. And with the same name, we also have a very famous and popular shirt company. Now, this shirt company is produced by one of the very renowned industrial house in our country. Can you connect it? The options and the clue are already given there. Do you think it's Reliance Industries or Aditya Birla Group? The correct answer is Aditya Birla Group. So this is how we make sense and we connect our past learning with the present day context. Now moving ahead with the revolution that was taking place, as we already discussed, the revolution of 1830s and 1848. The July Revolution sparked an uprising in the Brussels which led to the formation of Belgium, and Belgium broke away from the United Kingdom of Netherlands and was a new country to be part of the Europe. In same way, the inspiring idea of liberalism led to the formation of a country called Greece, which is also considered to be the cradle of human civilization, with a lot of antiques in the past and a lot of respectable museums and other kind of history that inspires the people from different part of the world. Now traditionally from the 15th century onward, Greece was under the rule of Ottoman. I hope you have heard the word Ottoman Empire in the nationalism in India also, and Ottoman also had come before also. So basically Ottoman area is located in the present day Turkey, which is the part of European country, and it had control in most of the part of the European, especially in the Eastern Europe. The weakening of Turkey and weakening of the Ottoman Empire, and also the inspiration of the people of Greece who were staying in outside the Europe, wanted to become independent and supported and financed by the other people also. One of the famous person who started collecting resources for the independent movement was famous poet Lord Byron. The English poet Lord Byron organized funds and later went to fight in the war, where he died of the fever of 1824. So this kind of mobilization of feelings and the weakening of the Ottoman Empire, and supported by the Western European liberals and the radicals, led to the establishment of Greece as an independent country. So with the Treaty of Constantinople 1832, Greece became an independent nation, and this inspiration was driven by the liberal ideology. So moving ahead to the another activity that will also help you to understand. This activity deals with connect the dots. So we have to check the dots, means check the years. So there are some important years given from the topics that we have already discussed. So try to connect it, name it, and a major event that took place in 1789. It is supported by clue that is given as a brocade. Yes, that was French Revolution. Then we have already discussed about a king, monarch who became very powerful in 1804 in France. What was the name of that monarch? Napoleon. So he introduced the code which was known as Napoleonic Code in 1804. So moving ahead with this connectivity, in 1815 you will find that great power is there. So they came together and defeated Napoleon, and that took place Vienna Congress in 1815. And so you have the two options, so defeat of Napoleon and the creation of Vienna Congress that tried to restore the balance prior to 1789. Moving to the another clue, if you look at the 1832, the images gives the capital city pictures, and we have also discussed recently that creation of that 1832 years. And then moving to 1834, the coin helps you to understand the economic unification process called Zollverein. So this activity helps you to connect the important years that took place. Now we have done this session. Now let us check our progress, the understanding of our session 2 with some of the MCQ given here. The first question is, which ideology was supported by Metternich? So Metternich was a person who was a leading 1815 Vienna Congress. So the ideology was A, liberal nationalism, B, capitalism, C, new conservatism. And the correct answer is new conservatism. Moving to the new question, why did new conservatism supported gradual change? We have discussed how the new conservatism was not the way the earlier conservatism existed. So they wanted to consolidate their power. B, there was rapid technological change. Or C, to take the advantage of globalization. And the correct answer is A. So they wanted to consolidate their power. Moving to the next question, which modern day country is associated with Ottoman Empire? And on the map you can check, it is given there highlighted with the red color. Option A, Turkey, B, Russia, C, Austria. And the correct answer is Turkey. Moving to our next question, which is the second last question. Which international institution has the headquarters located in Brussels? A, International Cricket Council, B, World Bank, C, European Union. This question has a relationship between your political science chapter 1. And the correct answer is European Union headquarter. Next is Zollverein was the first major steps towards A. Overthrow of liberal ideas, B. Economic unification, C. Creation of United Nations. And the answer is economic unification. So with this we come to the end of our MCQ. So I hope you have enjoyed this session 2, which dealt with the unification process of Greece. It also helped you to understand the concept of conservatism, new conservatism, and also help you to understand the emergence of liberal nationalist. Now this liberal nationalist takes this step forward, and we will study in session 3 regarding the unification process of Italy, Germany, and we'll also see the concept of imperialism. Thank you so much.